I don't know. I think he want people to feel sorry for him or something like that. He throw this whole mental illness thing around and feel as though, it's like he want the world like the I don't know, just like a baby, just seeking attention. That's what he's not getting, I guess.
Gervonta Davis has now released an apology video following a tense encounter with Floyd Mayweather at the Dubai airport. The meeting reportedly escalated quickly, turning an already uncomfortable moment into a serious situation for Mayweather. According to the story, Floyd "Money" Mayweather was badly beaten during the confrontation and later required medical treatment at a hospital. Davis apparently expected the incident to remain private, particularly because of how damaging the situation could have been for Mayweather. However, Floyd responded in an unexpected way. From his hospital bed, he shared a video addressing the situation, and the footage quickly gained widespread attention online. It did not take long for boxing insiders and supporters to connect the events and identify the person allegedly responsible for what happened to Floyd. There was very little mystery surrounding the situation, especially after previous comments had already pointed toward a possible confrontation. Gervonta Davis had openly stated that if he encountered Floyd again, he intended to knock him out. Following the reported incident, those earlier remarks immediately came back into focus. News of the confrontation spread rapidly throughout the boxing world, with attention turning toward Tank and the alleged attack that left the community talking. As criticism continued to build, Tank Davis found himself facing growing pressure from both fans and the wider boxing community. The controversy was beginning to affect his public image, leaving him with few choices but to address the situation directly. Davis eventually released a public apology in an effort to ease the tension and repair the damage caused by the incident. For a fighter known for his confidence, the decision represented an unusual display of accountability. He appeared to understand that taking responsibility was necessary if he wanted to prevent the controversy from causing further harm to his career.
Did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
In his apology, Tank Davis finally acknowledged Floyd Mayweather and expressed regret over how everything unfolded. He apologized to Floyd and those around him, admitting that although some people on Floyd's side may have crossed a line, that still did not justify his own actions. Davis also said he had contacted Floyd privately and hoped he would recover quickly. The apology came as the backlash continued to grow, with critics questioning how the situation had reached that point. The Dubai encounter only added more fuel to the tension that had already existed between the two fighters. According to the account, Mayweather had been enjoying his time in Dubai before preparing to return to the United States. Then, at the airport, he reportedly encountered Tank Davis. What followed was described as a sudden confrontation that quickly became physical. The story claims Davis landed his trademark left hook, the same powerful shot associated with his knockout victory over Frank Martin. Mayweather was reportedly caught by the punch, creating a chaotic scene inside the airport. Security personnel intervened before the situation could escalate even further, and the incident ultimately became another major chapter in the troubled relationship between the two fighters. While Tank Davis had an opportunity to respond publicly to the controversy, Floyd was reportedly recovering in the hospital and eventually shared his own version of what happened. Mayweather said he encountered Tank at the airport and initially believed there was no serious issue between them. According to Floyd, the situation changed when Davis suddenly became aggressive and the encounter turned physical. Mayweather later addressed the situation from the hospital, suggesting that jealousy may have played a role in Tank's actions. Floyd pointed to his decision to work with Shakur Stevenson as a possible source of tension. He claimed Tank had seen footage from their training sessions and became upset because he viewed Shakur as a potential threat to his position in boxing. The situation became even more interesting once Shakur entered the conversation. Floyd and Shakur had been working together in the gym, leading many fans to wonder whether Mayweather was preparing Stevenson for a future fight with Tank. But according to the storyline surrounding the matchup, the bigger fight could actually involve Mayweather himself facing Davis. That potential showdown has attracted plenty of attention, with fans eager to see whether the two could eventually settle their differences inside the ring. Tank Davis has also reportedly hinted that such a fight could happen in September, giving supporters another reason to believe the long-running tension may eventually lead to an official matchup.
Deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
During a recent hospital interview, Floyd also discussed the possibility of a highly anticipated matchup. However, he made another serious claim about what may have led to the confrontation. Mayweather said there was a connection between someone in his training camp and a member of Tank's team. According to Floyd, information about how well he had been performing during training eventually reached Davis. Floyd suggested that Tank may have realized he would struggle to defeat him inside the ring. From Mayweather's perspective, that could explain why the confrontation allegedly happened away from a boxing venue, where Floyd claimed he was caught by surprise at the airport. To understand the history between them, Floyd has repeatedly emphasized the role he played in helping elevate Tank Davis's career. From his perspective, the respect he expected in return never came. Instead, Mayweather has continued to speak about what he sees as ongoing disrespect from Davis, despite the support he claims to have provided throughout Tank's rise. That is also why Floyd's reaction to the apology remains significant. In his view, simply saying sorry would not erase the seriousness of an incident that allegedly resulted in hospitalization. The apology may have acknowledged what happened, but it did not undo the consequences or the damage caused by the confrontation.
My thing is, I've always been there for him from day one. We had a game plan, and my game plan was to help him become world champion and take things to that next level. And I've always been there for him. And just over the years, you can see I've always been positive, always said great things about him, always pushed him to be great. And, but over the years, it's constantly going on the internet, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd, take a shot at Floyd. Constantly be disrespectful, when all I ever been was respectful to try to help this fighter go as far as he could possibly go. That's all I ever did.
That brings us to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the coverage, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you can stay updated whenever we post something new that we'd also love to hear your take. So drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.